What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius news update, and things look a bit different. The green screen isn't here. I was having trouble with migraines and just my head hurting, so I talked to the doctor. They said try to go away from the blinding lights that were in front of me. Maybe it'll fix my eyes, which are still just got out of the shower. They still look a little red, but whatever. And so we're gonna take a little break. So we have a little Christmassy stuff. Plus, you guys can see my pop figures. Pretty cool. We'll go back to the green screen eventually. I think it looks much more professional, but this is kind of still a cool vibe too, so hopefully you guys are okay with it. So let's get into here. We have a lot of stuff to go over, and I got a lot of videos to pop out. I got to get my Cloud, like how to finish Cloud video out. I got a sponsor video coming up for Amazon coins. I got to do the banner review. We got to do an event review. We got a trial to do. We got 2 trials to do, actually. We'll get into all that. I'm just a lot of work and a lot of fun to be had. All right, so the featuring summons the Eternal Winter. This is the one we knew we were gonna get from FFBE Fan Festa. It looks a little bit different than I thought. I thought Carrie was gonna be our 3-star base, but it looks like Gilbert's gonna be our 3-star base because he is getting his 6-star upgrade, which is pretty crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and go down. This is a limited time banner, guys. Only here for the till the 4th of January, it looks like, and you can only get these units. Save Gilbert. I think Gilbert you get it Gilbert anytime. So you're going to be good there. So let's go ahead and scroll down here and look. So we have Christine here. Christine, I thought was going to be physical damage from the description they gave me, but it looks like she's going to be a mage, and she looks oh so cute. She looks amazing, and we can get her little snow bear that hovers around her as a TM. It is an accessory, Magic 50, Spirit 30, really high stats. But that's not sold me just yet. Enable Snow Bear Guard. Snow Bear Guard. Add chance of countering magic attacks. Well, I think maybe this would be fine on someone like Mystia, however you guys want to say it here at Global, because she is going to be getting hit by a lot of magic attacks. So she gets to hit back, maybe build up some Limit Burst crystals. She gets a lot of spirit here. That could be good. However, at the same time, there's another TM down here I think will be better for her. So overall, I'm a little bit confused on this TM. We're going to have to see what the stats are on the Snow Bear in terms of what attack it counters with and the chance that it has the counter back, all right? But let's look at Christine's abilities. We have Absolute Zero. Ice damage to one enemy, power up with consecutive use. So I think this is just going to be the same as Aeroja or Fyraja. You know, I think this is going to be the ice version of that. So we'll see. I'm not exactly sure on that, but that's how it reads. So it's going to be a nice finisher for ice damage. Could go hand in hand with Fravia, maybe, if you guys have Fravia builds or something like that. We have Snow Burial, deal partial unmitigated ice damage to all enemies. So I don't know if that's going to have... They did say that she's going to have chaining abilities from FanFest. That was in the script. That's what they told me. So maybe that is going to hit similar to maybe somebody like GL Sakura, because she does have this ability, Winterfall. Boost magic and spirit for casters, so to herself. Enable Snow Burial for 3 turns. And enable Absolute Zero and Snow Burial to be used twice for 3 turns. So that you have to use Winter Fall, and then you can like dual cast these abilities. We don't know what Snow Burial... Oh, there's Snow Burial. I'm an idiot. The Snow Burial and Absolute Zero right there. Snow Burial and Absolute Zero. We can cast them twice in a turn. So possibly cast like Snow Burial to chain up, and then cast Absolute Zero to finish on her own moves. Similar to maybe Barbaricia or Shantota. We'll have to see how that works. So overall, it's going to be an Ice Mage. We're going to have to see what the stats are, the actual numbers are. The thing is, these tunes have to, I call them tunes, these units have to be quite strong with all these enhancements coming out to be able to take a space on the team for somebody like Transterra. They got to be able to beat out GL Sakura. So we'll see, Christine. You are very cute. So moving on, we have Kryla, which I think this is my favorite unit on here. I really hope she's good. She's going to be a debuffing support. Her Trustmaster reward is an Materia, Magic Sanctuary, and if you look, it doesn't have the 1 next to it. I was worried about that 1 being there. It is not, so that means it's not going to be unstackable. You should be able to stack this. Boost Spirit by 15%, which is pretty good. All Element Resist by 25%. That's really good. And Limit Burst Fill Gauge each turn during battle. That's really good. So I'm assuming that's going to be 2. Hopefully it's at least 2. So you can stack these up on 4 on somebody. Get somebody to have 100%. Elemental resist to everything, plus like, what is that, 60% spirit? Yeah, 60% spirit. Seems good to me. It seems decent, seems awesome. I definitely want to get into that and be using that. However, she's a 5-star base. We got to remember these are both 5-star bases, so that TM is very, very good. However, I don't know if I'm going to be getting 4 of them, but who knows? You know, who knows on how crazy we get to, but the average player is not going to be able to get 4 of those, but I think it's a very, very, very good TM. Moving on to our abilities, it says Nullifying Chance, remove all status effects from all enemies and all allies, so that's going to be a Dispel and then a Sunga on your team, so that's pretty good. It does double. However, The problem with that is, what if you don't want to remove from the enemy? You kind of want the option, but you want to remove from yourself, or you don't want to remove from yourself, but you want to remove from the enemy. I don't know why you would want to remove from yourself, but hey, who knows? But then we have Witchcraft. Use Jinx skills twice in one turn. So there's another. It seems like Gumi's original characters are moving towards an ability to do that instead of just giving them dual black magic cast and have everything black magic, or dual green cast, or just dual cast in general. They're giving them like weird things that only work on their, you know, quirky abilities. And then we have Hexi here. Inflict Hex on all enemies, causing them to take damage based on their drains. Drains has an asterisk. Drains are elements that weaken enemies in different ways. So I'm assuming that's what they talked about in not in Korea, but in LA. They talked about how she has a cauldron and she splashes it on their opponent, casts spells, and it causes them to have status elements go down. Maybe those are what drains are. And then Hexi is just going to be a big damage, maybe an ender. I don't know. She seems very, very interesting because of the whole Jinx skills, and we don't even see Jinx skill here. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. The Jinx skills are probably going to be the drains. So we're going to have to see, like, I think she maybe should be a debuffer. Maybe she can cast Stop, Charm, who knows? I mean, she's going to have to be able to do a lot of that. She is a 5-star base unit, so we're expecting a lot out of her, and she looks awesome. Kryla seems pretty cool to me. I'm very excited to look into her. Okay, so Tinkerer Carrie looks amazing. Look how tiny her little Christmas hat is. That is so awesome. Machinist. I thought she was going to be a 3-star base. She's a 4-star base going up to 6-star. And she has a Trust Mastery Tinkerer bow. It's a one-handed attack 102 Spirit 20 bow. Now, this is very, very, very unique. However, I just don't see a lot of bow users who are going to want to be using bows. I mean, there's Cupid Artemios who can, like, do a little bit of something with it, dual wield with it, maybe. Because it's one-handed, we should be able to deal with it, right? Because I think dual wield says you can't use two-handed weapons to duel with it, obviously. So I think the one-handed bow is going to be okay. So maybe you can put 2 of these in each of your hands and go crazy. But right now, I just don't see a lot of people out there needing this. So I don't know. It'd be good to have in your back pocket. But let's look at what ability she has. Fly! Fly into the air, confuse one enemy, then attack next turn. So this is a jump where you confuse an enemy on the way up because they're just like, where'd you go? Where'd you go, guys? Explosive ornaments. So she's throwing the ornaments off the Christmas tree. Damage and chance to blind all enemies. All right, you get a little that glitter in your eyes from the ornaments. Inner strength, boost attack and spirit when equipped with a bow, and boost physical damage against demons. So I don't know how strong Tinkerer Carrie is going to be herself, like what her big hitting ability is, the multiplier on that, etc. However, she does have bow mastery, as we just read down here with the inner strength. So. And then she gets a little bit of spirit with that as well. So the Tinkerer bow would be good on her and herself. And then we have our boy down here, Gilbert. He's obviously a bard, but the problem is, Gilbert, we already have a really good budget build bard that you have to enhance in Soleil. She's a dancer, but still falls into the bard kind of category. We have the Dream Harp. We always knew that about good old Gilbert. And then it says, Unpleasant Tune, you know, poison, paralyze, and petrify all enemies, empowering finale, boost attack and magic, and gradually regenerate MP for all allies while singing. And that's something that Soleil can't do. She doesn't have a regen, unlike, you know, Roy and Ramza, and then the other bard. What was her name? I can't even remember her name. I think I pulled one of her too. It's not Lauren. Lauren was right. It's not Lorraine, maybe. I can't remember her name, guys. I'm sorry. But she also does the whole boost everything and then do MP regeneration and HP regeneration. Rejuvenating finale. So it looks like he can do the attack and magic and defense and spirit and sing instead of the whole dancing each turn or whatever that Soleil can do. And he also has HP on one of them and then MP on another. My question is, how long does this last? Is it 2 turns? Because you're not going to be able to have the MP and HP on the same time. So that's going to be the difference here for our boy Gilbert as compared to Soleil, is that how high can he buff things? We don't know. We'll see after the patch goes through. And then also, he can add that HP and MP regeneration in his unit. So that may push him over Soleil, but you never know. Soleil can get up to like, what, 120%, you know, buff up. So we'll have to see on that. But overall, this banner looks pretty sick. However, again, guys, just... Oh yeah, also free 4-star trust moves with every 10+1 summon. Merry Christmas to everyone. You get one of those if you do a 10+1 summon. Hold your horses on this banner. I know they look cool. We don't know exactly everything about them. We will after the maintenance goes through. Our boys over on Reddit, if you want to get a head start on that, it normally takes an hour or 2 after maintenance happens for them to have a bunch of the information out. If you want to get over there and read about it, but I will try to have a review guide out Friday. We're gonna have a banner review out Friday for this because tomorrow we're gonna have something else done, which is the new quest awaits, which is this new trial called Glacial, and we went over this over in FanFest LA. Also, this is a tough one. Because essentially what this boss is going to do, we'll go ahead and read over this. Be sure to keep an eye on the Glaicons, or you'll regret it, Kupo. So I'm assuming those are little birdie spirits that the Glacial will summon. So how do we take down Glacial? How do I plan to do it? We'll give you a little sneak peek into here. I plan to one-shot the boss, and most of you will be able to one-shot the boss. The boss has negative 1,000 fire resist, meaning you're doing a lot of damage if you do fire damage. Double Tidus would be great here. He already has Bird Killer innate. The boss itself is a bird. The little spirits, the little minions that it summons, I think is Spirit Killer you need for those. That's what I've been told. You know, that's what I'm hoping to do, but I'm hoping to take in 2 chainers. So it's going to be like double Tidus. I'm hoping to take in a finisher, maybe Nyx, because Nyx is like a fire finisher, or Veritas of the Flame. Or you can just throw a fire thing on Cloud and go to town with his Clim Hazard, I guess. And I'm hoping to chain down and kill it, because again, a negative 1,000 fire resist. If you don't kill it in that one turn, this boss will come back at you with like it will counter if you use fire on it. So if there's 2 strategies: either one turn it, and the little spirits are still left, and you build up your your Esper gauge off of them, and then you kill them off, and you're good to go. Or step 2 is you do not use fire attacks because it will kill you, and you slowly whittle it down. And every turn you kill the little spirits off. So you have to either kill the little spirits off, then slowly whittle down the boss, or you one-shot the boss and then slowly whittle down the last 2 adds that are there. Guys, another bad thing about Glacial is it's apparently the reset boss in Japan, because at the very beginning it does a preemptive attack that does a lot of unmitigated damage. I think it's the ability you get. We'll look down here. Unmitigated ice damage. So we need our ice resist up. I think we need it up to like 120, 130, something like that on all our units. I don't even know if we can get there, but we're gonna try. And a lot of spirit, because if we can survive that first attack, we can normally, most people with built up accounts that can chain and then finish with fire, they're gonna be able to kill here. So but that first attack can kill you, and then also I think it can stop you. So as long as your chainers and your finisher live, you don't really need anybody else. You just go in and kill, and then you can recover after that, after the boss is dead. But again, guys, if you cannot kill it on the first turn, listen to me. Do not use fire. Also, I think the boss, you know, obviously has ice resist. I think it puts the resist on you. It puts the ice on your attacks. Like, it adds that to your weapon. So that's going to be tough, too. We've dealt with that before. But overall, I think it's going to be, like, an easy, tough trial. I think it's going to be a frustrating trial because of RNG, but most people are going to be able to one-shot it. Now, I'll say that, and I'm going to get in there, and then it's going to be super hard. Nobody's going to one-shot. You're going to be like, Claic, you told me. And I'm like, sorry, man, sorry. So move down. Frozen Crown is absolutely amazing. Just kill this boss, get Frozen Crown. HP 500, defense 16, spirit 50, ice resist 30%. Mwah. Very, very, very good hat there, guys. You're going to want to get that. And then if you complete it, you also get 100 Lapis. If you don't use any limit bursts, so it shouldn't be that hard. I mean, you don't have to. I guess that's trying to stop out the Riku spam. 5-star Trust Moogle. Then we get a party of 5 or less, so we don't, again, if you're doing the one-shot strategy, you don't really have to worry about that because you're only wanting 3 units to go ahead and one-shot in, and then maybe, you know, your healer and your tank could be the other 2 that survive. You get hat arts. Oh my god, boost magic and spirit when equipped with a hat. Woohoo! And I always wear a hat because I am losing my hair. Thank you, genetics. Yeah, that would work for me. And then we have Evoke Ifrit, which is what I was talking about, guys. If you do it the slow way, you'll definitely be able to evoke him. But if you do it the fast way, you're gonna have to make sure you build him up on the tiny little spirits birds there. And remember, guys, if you're doing it the slow way, again, I know I keep harping on this. I just want to have you guys prepared for tomorrow. You need to be able to keep killing the ads off every turn, or they'll build up and chain you and kill you. You get Frozen Hurricane, deal partial unmitigated ice magic damage, and a chance of stopping all enemies. I do believe that might be the ability the bird cast on turn 1. So you get in the fight, and just like Echidna, it's like, hey, what's up? And then it'll get you. So you could be wasting energy there. I don't know what the energy cost is going to be. But overall, I think this trial is going to be frustrating. It may be fun if you guys can just one-shot it, but getting there might be a little tough. And yeah, so we'll figure out how that works together, guys. And I'll try to have a guide up. I'll be trying to use my Agrius, Soleil, Warrior of Light team, and use an Orlando friend, which hopefully my friends take Cloud off. You know, we have the Cloud. That's the thing, man. We have a King Mog event with this Glacial coming out. So if your friends are going to leave their event bonuses up, which is good. I know all you guys are still farming it, but you want that fire damage for Glacial. So we'll see. We'll see. Moving on, what else do we have? Eternal Winter, of course, the Christmas events. We have to acquire candy canes this time around. We have to exchange candy canes at King Mog, or unlock the Eternal Winter Stories to receive event-exclusive rewards. So we're going to be farming this. It might be like a story event, but you can see here Eternal Story, and it has like 1 and it's going down. So maybe as we beat the story enough times, it unlocks the next story. So this looks like it's going to be Raid King Mog story mixed together. It looks new. It looks new. It probably won't feel that new, but maybe. So we're going to have to see. I'm actually excited about the story because Shali, when we were at FanFest, she told me a lot about the background of these characters, like lore-wise, and they sound really, really cool. So I hope this delves into that a little bit more. We get the Holiday Bell. It's a harp. Musical instrument, +5 attack, magic 32, spirit 30. Not too bad, not too great. But this reindeer hairband is excellent. Attack 19, defense 15, spirit 10. I wish the characters in game changed when they put this on. Can you imagine Cloud having this little reindeer hat on with a little bit of you can just make Christmas Cloud immediately. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. And then we get the snow gown, which I think is going to be pivotal for you guys who can't immediately kill the boss. Look at this. You get ice resist 30%, defense 50, magic 30, spirit 35. We need that too, and let it snow, which this looks like Elsa's dress from Frozen, right? I mean, that's exactly what that is, right? I know you're asking yourself, did Claic watch Frozen? Yes, I did, quite often actually. Especially when I went to visit my friend who had 2 kids who loved to watch Olaf. So yeah, so let it snow, increase ice resist to all allies. We don't know what exactly that number is, but if it's pretty high, that's gonna help us a lot out with that ice bird. So that's gonna be good. We have Joyful Spirit Recipe, HP 10%, and then Joyful Spirit is attached to that. Increased resistance for Sleep, Paralyze, Confusion, and Petrify for Self. So, if that's 100%, holy shit. Like, everybody's going to be able to get that, you know? That's not resist to everything, but that's resist to a lot of things, so that's going to be pretty good. And then, of course, because we have the Final Fantasy VII destroying the reactor event going on, we're going to have to trade it into Mustachio Kupo there, the Moogle. And then, did you guys see this? Look at that Gingerbread Man, dude. They call him Giant Gingerbread Man. It should be Evil Death Gingerbread Man. He looks evil. He looks tough. Obtain candy canes and crafting materials for beating his butt. He's a demon. He's a demon gingerbread. That's what should Giant Demon Gingerbread Man. What the heck? And then they talk about the Christmas banners. Anything else I'm missing down here? Cactuar Dunes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys. You guys have to kill this. I hope it's super easy. First off, you can break its defense and spirit, but you can't break its attack and magic. And it's a machine. So A2, 2B, use the machine killers we get from the game. That's going to be good for you to kill this boss. And then we go down here, and the rewards are actually insane. So you get ice resist plus 15%. So that's going to help you with the ice boss that I mean, this is all going together, guys. But this is the big thing. Cloud's uniform. Have you guys looked at this? You got to finish it within 10 turns. Hopefully you guys can defense break it. Maybe take your boy, Timothy in there and use his limit burst to break really hard and then just kill it. I don't know how hard it's going to be to kill, but I'm thinking with like double A2, if you guys have, or double 2B, you guys will be fine. Then other people, it may take a little bit more, but if you have Machine Killer, you're fine. Cloud's uniform. HP plus 500. Boop. Attack 15. Yes. Defense 30. Yes. Spirit 15. Yes. This thing is amazing. Plus, it's Cloud's uniform. Look at that big old shoulder. Should call it Zach's uniform. Make the Zach fans happy. I know you guys are out there. But yeah, so this is going to be pretty good, and I'm excited to try it on. Again, this comes out on Friday, so hopefully tomorrow I'll have my guide for Glacial out, and then Friday I'll do a guide for Airbuster. We'll take down Airbuster, and then we'll also have our Christmas banner review. So that's gonna be pretty good. Anything else we're missing here? You know, Cactuar Dunes, that's normal. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so we have the FanFest rewards. If you want to know when everything's coming from us from LA, there you go. You can look that up. New units to awaken. My God, they put a lot in here. One, Gilbert's getting unlocked, you know, so that's what we were talking about there. I was looking there, I was hoping, you know, for something a little bit. Maybe Gilbert's going to surprise me a lot, but Soleil still holds a deep, hard hold on my heart because of how many enhancements materials I had to use. So maybe you don't really have to use that many on Gilbert because he just goes to 6 stars. So maybe that's a saving grace for people out there. I don't know. Unit awakening for these units. You can see that we have a lot of good ones here. We have White Knight Noel, Orlando, Rim, and Warrior of Light. And if you want to learn about Santa Rosalia, I'm sure Hal's out there. If you guys ever watch House, he's going to have a ton to talk about with her. So if that's what you want to know about, excuse me. So Orlando right here, he apparently everybody's saying he has the same enhancements as he got in JP. They're nothing too insane, but they just make a great character even better. So Black Lion's Crest, we're going to be able to awaken that one, get more HP, which is cool. And then also it's going to give him sword or katana mastery on top of that for his like you know, going into battle percentages there on his attack to help with that. So if you want to throw a sword or a katana in his hand with katana mastery, there you go. It's going to make it a little bit better now with if you put up his Black Lion's Crest. And I do recommend enhancing Orlando. He's just an amazing unit, and this just makes him better. Okay, there's nothing bad here. Even Crush Weapon. So Divine Ruination, boost damage amount mid, reduce MP cost consumed. So that's going to help you be able to cast Divine Ruination more often, and it's going to be doing more damage. I think it goes up to a 5.5 times multiplier instead of a 4 times multiplier. which is still really strong. Okay, it's still really good. It's like, it doesn't go insanely strong. It doesn't go to like, you know, a 7 or a 10 or anything, but just adding more of that damage just makes you do more stuff. So yeah, and then we have a crush weapon, boost attack and magic reduction low, boost turns in effect mid. So that's going to allow you guys to be able to, again, use crush weapon. We've used it a lot of times in trials. If you take a friend Orlando, if you don't have one, you can crush the attack and magic. His was getting kind of falling behind, you know, his actual percentages on that. However, we're going to be good now. It's going to be boosted up a bit, and it's going to last more turns, so you don't have to worry about casting it all the time. Amazing. Orlando, enhance him. Enhance him if you're going to use him. And then we have Rim here, and Rim is totally different from her JP enhancements. So essentially in JP, they tried to make her more of a, I guess a mage unit or something like that. Like, she was not turned into the supporty units that she is. And I mean, I just keep raising my eyebrows because of the dagger boomerang down here. That thing is sick. Anyway, let's keep going. Sharp resolution, boost HP, boost resist to all those elements. We want that on any unit. Boost magic and spirit, increase high, boost HP, increase low. So boom, those are passives. Throw that on there. You want that if you're going to be using Rim. Undying Wish, boost recovery amount low, boost turns in effect mid. So this is her re-raise, auto re-raise. So it's going to boost the recovery amount that she auto re-raises by a little bit. Not to 100%, but a little bit there. And then boost turns in effect, meaning that it's going to last, I think it lasts 3 turns now. So maybe it lasts 5 turns. Who knows? So I guess if you want to be casting Undying Wish and having it last a while, that's going to be good there. Raise, boost recovery amount when reviving high. Boost recovery amount when reviving high. So that's maybe a 100% raise now. Both of them being high. I'm going to assume 100%. We don't know, though. We don't know. Kiraga is going to go up there, and it's going to boost recovery about mid. Recruits MP cost low. Boost recovery amount mid. So it's going to make Kiraga just do a little bit more. Do a little bit more fancy healing there. And then Dagger Boomerang, which is the one we need to be looking out for. Boost damage amount low. Boost consecutive use damage low. So the damage is going up. Boost damage amount mid. Boost maximum damage from consecutive use mid. So you're gonna want to enhance this. Dagger Boomerang is gonna be a finisher in the future. Especially, we're gonna have to see the numbers on this, but Rim could become a really great finisher too. She's just amazing with all these other uses. She is going to be very, very good, I think. Again, we gotta wait on the actual numbers here, compare them to everybody else. But Rim was already a good unit for me. I thought Rim was very solid with these enhancements going the way they should. Much better than they were in JP. I think she's gonna be even better. Then moving on to White Knight Noel, and I personally, and I know people out there are gonna hate me, have never been a fan of White Knight Noel. He looks he looks cool. Sorry, I shouldn't say kind of cool. He takes up too much space on your team. You can't really see anything else. It's like a meme at this point. And overall, I don't know. I've been a Willy fan for too long, guys. So Willy and White Knight Noel, they don't get along for me anyway. So anyway, bring it on. Boost magic defense and spirit. Boost magic defense and spirit increases great. So he's going to bring it on. He's going to be able to have his magic defense and spirit. Those are the stats he needs to be able to be the kind of tank he is. He's kind of more of a magic dealing mitigation tank for your team. Glacial Wave, boost damage amount high, reduce ice resist. So he's going to be able to do more damage and actually imperil the ice there. Boost damage amount great. Partially ignore magic defense. Boost ice resist reduction mid. So what that's going to be able to do is do even more damage. It says great. Partial ignore magic defense. So that's going to be a however much that's 50%. It's 2 times the multiplier added. Boost ice resistant reduction mid. So it's going to do even more of an ice imperil. Maybe he's just going to hit super hard. Maybe that's what he's going to be. And be super tanky. Rune Protector. Boost magic and defense, increase low. Boost spirit when equipped with a shield. So when you put a shield on, you're obviously going to put that on. You're going to be able to get even more spirit. Boost magic defense and spirit, increases mid. So this guy seems like his stats are going to be insane. Just everything on here seems like it's boosting up his spirit and defense and magic. Maybe he's just going to be insane. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Tactical gear. Boost spirit when equipped with an armor or rod. We're going to have armor. Boost magic defense and spirit, increases mid. Boost HP when equipped with armor. Boost MP when equipped with rod. So maybe put a rod in his hand and get that MP. But most of the time you're going to be having that armor, so that's even more HP, even more defense, even more spirit, even more magic added in. How high does this guy's stats go? And then we have boost chance of countering low. This is his counter. Boost chance of using stronger counter abilities low. Boost damage amount of the counter abilities mid. And then it boosts the counter chance again, boost the counter chance again, and boost the amount, the damage amount mid. So it's going to make his counter abilities hit even harder. So guys, honestly, I don't know how strong White Knight Noel is going to be. I actually own one. But when we get the numbers on this, he just might be the tankiest. What a lot of people were hoping And I know this is kind of hoping for something that probably wasn't going to happen. They wanted an AoE cover for Magic on White Knight Noel. And I know Myster's the one that has it, but it would have been insane if White Knight Noel got it. He did not. So that didn't happen, but he did get a lot of stats up. He may be able to do a lot of damage. He may be able to take a lot of damage. We know he can take a lot of damage. So this may put him in the realm of actually being, you know, a top tier tank. Who knows? We'll have to look at the stats there. And again, guys, I try to be as, and Warrior of Light's in here too, though. So Warrior of Light enhancements are really good too, right? So I don't know why they didn't showcase those. I guess, okay, so they wanted Orlando. Maybe I think Warrior of Light should have been there. Nah, instead of Orlando. I don't know. I'm excited to see all these enhancements going on here. I'm sure Howes is really excited about Santa Rosalia, and we'll figure all that out when it comes out, guys, when we get the stats there. Overall, very, very good batch of Awakenings. Ramza, I know I didn't mention my Ramza meme, but it's on over. I'm just going to assume he's never coming out at this point. He's just never coming. So I think what we're going to be able to see is when the maintenance is that happening tonight. Yep, happening tonight, Wednesday, going into Thursday. So tomorrow, guys, again, we're going to be able to take on Glacial, which I'm really excited about. I need to catch up on the FFBE story. I'm kind of freaking far behind season 2 here, so I need to catch up on that. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you're taking in to fight Glacial. I really want to know that. That's actually something I really want to know what your guys' thoughts are on. And then subscribe for future content. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys in the next video.